I think it's high time I re-rank this island. Yes, I know I've done it twice already, but I did those without my voice, and I really wanted to do it again with my voice, so I'm gonna do it again. Also, sorry if I sound a little out of it. I got sick a day ago, so at the time of this video's recording process, I'm gonna sound a little sick. Also, Augie's supposed to be here. I have no idea where she's at. And I don't know what's happening with her third because Kremen says he needs a break because he's stressed about his job. I don't know where Harold is, and Wendy is taking a nap. I'm taking it something bad happened.
Damn it, Lucifer, can you not ruin Kremen's tea time for once, please?
Oh, come on, he had it coming to him.
Augie, what is that?
It's my dog.
When did you get a dog? Also, why does it speak?
I got him for my birthday last week, and also, I wasn't completely honest with you guys, I'm actually part demon. Yeah, I know, I'm part Latina and demon. My dad's a demon, and he decided to give me this mischievous troublemaker for my birthday.
Based on what just happened, I take it Kremens doesn't like him.
Nope, he doesn't. He's always causing trouble for him. Well, look on the bright side. I found us a third for today's video.
You want the literal demon that is a dog in the video. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good idea.
Are you kidding me? I love filming more than anything. I would love to be in the video. Please, admit it, please.
Alright, Lucifer, you can be in the video with us. Let's just get this ranking started already. Number 16, Night Bear. I'm gonna say this right now before you guys hate me in the comments. I do not think a single monster on this island is bad. Just because Nightmare is in last doesn't mean I hate it. I love it.
I do like the fact that its entire thing is a reference to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Absolute peak reference.
Yo.
I love this thing to death, and I really like how much it supports the ending of the song. I just wish it had more tracks, man.
I mean, it's only got one track on both of its islands, but this one is way better than its Mech Island counterpart.
Mech Island Nightmare can honestly die in a fire. This one's way better.
Number 15, Piplash.
I do not tolerate Piplash hate. Piplash is an amazing monster, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Unfortunately, while I do share that sentiment, Piplash unfortunately just gets screwed over by its creators.
Not a fan of his design, but I'll let it slide.
Like I said with Nightmare, I think Piplash just needs some more tracks, man. Honestly, an electric guitar could go so hard in this song.
Also, a lot of people say Piplash is offbeat, but here's the thing. Has nobody ever heard of syncopation before?
I think Piplash is just a mid-monster all around, but that's my opinion. Number 14, Exer.
First things first, I've been mispronouncing this guy's name since he came out. I thought it was Zert, not Exer. Anyways, don't get me wrong, Zert Supremacy. I love Zert. It's one of my favorite monsters. I don't know. It's just silly.
This placement is unacceptable. That should be number 1!
I like the fact that how we said its correct pronunciation, we're just still mispronouncing it anyways.
God damn it, I gotta break that habit. Anyway, unfortunately, I can't put Exert any higher than this because he's just mainly used for transitions. But I still like him.
Again, I don't agree with this placement. Exert supremacy!
I'm praying to the Lord that this monster goes crazy on its islands. I want to see it go off the ball.
Number 13, Meepkin. Now this is the original transition king right here.
When I first heard him, I thought he was gonna be really lame.
Yeah, he made me eat my words. He's an amazing monster.
Unfortunately, I can't put Meepkin any higher because his volume is not the greatest.
But that is not a knock to Meepkin. It's still a good monster.
To be fair, his volume's not really his fault. That's the other monsters.
Number 12. Flask.
This list was really hard to make, but ultimately, I have to put my boy Flask here.
He does get creativity points from me.
Wait, isn't he the only triple element ethereal that's 3x3?
Now, although I do love Flask to death, the reason why he's here is because after all the new monsters came, the hype for him slowly died down, and after that he just kind of became a regular monster and not as lovable as the others.
He does also get outclassed by the other monsters.
He's still lovable though. Number 11. Blarit.
Blarit is adorable, as always. Plus, I own an automaton myself, so that's more bonus points towards Blarit.
I think I'd rather have Blarit as my dog than you, Lucifer. It's more well behaved too.
Oh come on, I'm the way better dog compared to Blarit.
Unfortunately, like Flask, Blarit just gets outclassed by the other monsters.
I honestly prefer an Plasma Eyelid than this one. It sounds more like an automaton over there.
You do have to admit it's a pretty good support monster though.
Number 10. Teeter Totter. I really hope this does not become their best island, because if you guys know Mech Island, they are pretty much non-existent in that full song.
I don't think they are supposed to be that loud though.
Yeah, they're really only supposed to be used for support.
I will say they do help Meepkin with the build-up to Whale's verse.
Remember when they were glitched and they kept playing their 4th track during their idol?
Yeah, I remember that. Tina wouldn't stop jumping around.
Number 9. Oogity.
Oogity surprisingly gets a lot of hate, and I have no idea why to this day.
Probably because people didn't want any more percussion on here.
Well, the other percussionists lack cymbals. What more do you want from him?
I just don't understand. He's extremely catchy. How can you hate this guy?
One of the most underrated and overhated monsters of all time.
Perfect representation of the poison quad too. Number 8. Rizman.
So whose Minecraft server did you come out of?
Oh god, I forgot he referenced that.
I like what he's got going on. I just think he doesn't represent Crystal that well.
I like Rismus sound and all, but I do like the others better. But that doesn't mean he's bad.
I didn't really want any more percussion on the island anyway, so he's fine.
Do you think he's got good Riz? Since, you know, his name starts with Riz?
Number 7. Yurik. Yurik is one of my favorite monsters. This is because he's very consistent on all of his islands. He plays a decent amount and his sound is absolutely phenomenal.
I love its tongue tracks. They really itch that part of my brain.
The sound effects on his voice are pretty cool too.
He is lower on the list due to the fact that I find him repetitive after a while in the full song, but nevertheless, he's still one of my favorites.
Unfortunately, unless we get Ethereal Gold, Shadow Islet will be the last time we ever see him.
Shadow Islet Eureka, I'm very excited for.
Number 6. Whale.
Whale was already one of my favorite monsters when it got added, but after it got its second track, it got even better.
I wish I could sing like that.
You could, but knowing you, you were probably singing the worst voice possible just to piss people off, which is something I would do too.
Such a pretty sound. I love the way the second track ends off the song.
I love how ugly it is.
It's better looking than your boyfriend. Number 5. Pentumbra.
Pentumbra perfectly encapsulates being the Shadow Quad. On top of that, it harmonizes with the other monsters very well.
Its design also works as being the Shadow Quad, a very creepy daddy long-legged spider. That's cool.
The way it makes it sound is also very creative too. Using its shadow to create the vocals? That's cool.
Something I would like to bring up while we're talking about Pentumbra, which is that it mimics other monsters. A lot of people seem to get mad when other monsters do that and mimic them, but here's the thing. Do you not know what harmonizing means?
That's literally its job though. It does shadow puppetry. Shadow puppetry is mimicking others.
I may be a dog, but I'm smart enough to know that when somebody mimics you, they're usually trying to harmonize with you. Well, for the most part.
Number 4. Ogler. Ogler puts the ethereal into this island. Listen to that sound. It's beautiful.
You guys don't even need to ask me my opinion. All you have to do is look at me and that should tell you how I feel about Ogler.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want to stare at that ugly face any longer.
My only gripe with it on here is that it doesn't really move. I know animations are not important to the ranking, but I still wanted to bring it up because I've seen a lot of people complain about animations. From what I've heard, a lot of people don't like it when monsters have overly exaggerated animations that don't really fit their character. Ogler being one of them. I mean, look at its Mecha Islet animation. A lot of people think it has a stroke. But here's the thing. I really like when monsters have over-exaggerated animations. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that they have more life in them and they feel more alive. So that's just my opinion.
To be fair, this was the first island it was ever introduced on, so cut it some slack.
And I don't like over-exaggerated animations. Honestly, they look too weird, especially if it doesn't fit them. Look at Ogler. It's supposed to be sophisticated, not look like it's having a stroke.
Number 3. Vention.
I don't think anybody's surprised he's this high. I love Vention to death, man. I'm biased towards him because Mech is my Celestial, so of course I'm gonna like the Mech Quad.
I honestly prefer him here than Mech Islet though.
Yeah, that guy Vention is good, but it's not as catchy as Workshop Vention.
He did fall down 2 spots though, simply because I do like the other monsters better, but he's still number 1 in my heart.
Did they ever update his bio since, he finally escaped the workshop?
Nope, I just checked, they never did. Number 2. Gadzooks.
It's not even a competition. Gadzooks pretty much carries the entire percussion on this island.
He pretty much does that on all of his islands.
You can never go wrong with having Gadzooks on your islands.
I honestly prefer him here than his other islands because while I do like the others, Plasma Islet Gadzooks is kind of quiet and Mech Islet Gadzooks is very loud.
This one though is very consistent with its volume.
Yeah, he's also kind of funky on here too, and I like funky.
Number 1, B Meebit. If you guys thought he was going to be lower on the list, then you all are buffoons. But Meebit is my favorite monster and I will stand by it.
He did also have one of the coolest reveals ever.
And a design that perfectly encapsulates being the Ethereal Quint.
Creations of a mastermind. We are the workshop. Monstrosities to monster kind. Our song is simply too unstable.
Two things. One, I've seen a lot of people complain that he doesn't play a lot throughout the song. But if I'm being honest, having him play more makes him feel less special. He's the Ethereal Quinn. He's supposed to be special. Having him play in the later half works. Honestly, I don't mind him playing later in the song. And secondly, I am upset he's not on any of the islets. Like, I know that's not the idea of what the islet's supposed to be. In fact, I kind of like the idea of the islets. I just think the execution was poor because when you think about it, the islets are supposed to have every monster that has that element. Besides the monsters that have a greater affinity for other elements. If you guys have ever seen the Forklifts Constellation Islands, I honestly prefer if the islets were like that. So we really not gonna see Bemibif again until Ethereal Gold Island.
To be fair, that's more work on Landon. He would have to record so many voice lines if Benebif was on other islands.
Don't worry, man. Trust me on this one. He'll come back for Ethereal Gold.
Now that the ranking part of the video is done, we can now talk about the full song. Workshop is my favorite island by far in this game, for a couple reasons. The first being it uses monsters that nobody thought would ever come to the game. After Feng Prey released back in 2013, they said that we would not be getting any more Ethereals. And boom, 12 years later, they finally give us more Ethereals. Secondly, the monsters here are very creative because they use the instability factor of them to play their part in this song. Look at Pentumbra, Yurik, Venchin, look at all of these guys. They are very unstable and very creative. I love it. And also, a lot of people don't like the ending of the song, but if I'm being honest, that's my favorite. Everybody hates it because it's so overcrowded, but here's the thing, that's kind of the point. The Ethereals are supposed to be unstable, so having their song incorporate that is amazing. Having the ending de-evolve into craziness is amazing. But let me know what you guys think about Workshop in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really wanted to do this island for a while now. I know I've ranked it twice already, but I wanted to do it again with my voice. And another thing before I go, I do have an announcement to make. I am starting my first year of college next week. So I'm going to be very busy. So videos are going to be a little slow, but don't worry. I've got plenty of videos planned for y'all.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video and comment down below what you want to see next. We really appreciate it.
And let me know what you guys think of me in the comments down below, as this is my first video!